Hey guys, it's Danielle here again. So, as you can see, I have a guest today. uh, this is my dog, Daisy. So, but, anyways, get down. Um, as you guys may have seen this morning, I posted a video that I was not able to work today because we are snowed in. Which is a bummer because not only did I miss work, but we were supposed to be going to Cincinnati today to pick up my car from the dealership where I bought it because they were doing the repairs on my power steering. So I figured since I'm snowed in that I was going to make the best of my time and knit. So this is what I'm working on. It's just going to be a big floppy cowl, and I am knitting it on size 13 needles, circulars. These are just cheap fixed circular needles that I got at Walmart. This is how much I have done. This is how much I have left. I actually have 2 balls of this, but I'm only going to use the one. Here's the colors. It's dark blues, light blues, and little bits of purple. And that is Loops and Threads Country Loom. And the color is Rich Blues. This is not a yarn that I would necessarily crochet anything out of because it is like a homespun yarn, and I didn't realize until I started working with it last night that it's actually like 2 strands of homespun like twisted together. It knits up alright on bigger knitting needles, but as far as crochet, I wouldn't crochet with it, I don't think. So I'm working on that. I have this little baby hat that I started and finished last night in like literally 5 minutes it took me to do this. It is for my best friend's baby that she is currently pregnant with, and she's having a little girl. So this all is the leftovers of the yarn I had knit my shawl out of, that I knit for Erin Gimme Yarn 4/1/8 crochet and knit along for a shawl. So I had just a little tiny bit left. I crocheted this hat out of it, except for the last row that is Red Heart Super Saver and like a medium purple color. It's not lavender, but it's not like a grapey purple either. It's just an in-between. So I have that. And Emily Crochet Forever 1. This actually did stripe on its own. I know you had said that you were looking for a yarn that would stripe and crochet. Now granted, this hat is smaller, so I don't know if you crocheted it in a larger hat, if it would stripe or not. But my guess is, and this is only a guess, but my color repeats in my knitted shawl. It's Bernat Mosaic yarn. My color repeats in this knitted shawl are large color repeats. It's a long color repeat. So, up here where I was knitting and I didn't have as many stitches, my stripes are wider. Down here, you can see my stripes are smaller. the more stitches I got, but it's still striped. So if you crochet it, even, you know, in an adult size hat, it should still stripe. So if you get a chance, it's Bernat Mosaic yarn. If you see, you know, a skein of it, I believe I got mine at Michael's a while back. If you see a skein of it, pick it up. It's not super expensive, and it's worth a try. But I'm willing to bet you that it will stripe. And then the only other thing that I have finished is this slouchy hat. I knit this and just finished it last night. I cast it on late the night before and was just working on the ribbing. And the rest of all of this I knit yesterday after I got off work. So I did 2x2 ribbing for like 3 inches, and then just did stockinette the rest of the way. Let's see if I can measure how long it is total. It is about 11 inches total in length. So, and this is out of this here yarn. The only thing I can remember about it is it was the ball band, the name of the yarn, like the brand was Jelly Beans or something like that. I did show this yarn in a video forever ago. It was probably in a mail video, because this yarn was sent to me. By someone I used to know. That's all I'm gonna say. I did use a very small amount of this yarn in my granny square Afghan that I did a while back. Because I wanted to use the yarn in my Afghan, because it was sent to me. In my Afghan, all of the yarn that I was using in my Afghan, well, a good majority of the yarn, we'll say that, because not all of it was. Some of it I bought myself. But a good majority of the yarn I used in my Afghan was sent to me by this someone I used to know. And then not at the same time that person sent me the other yarn, but, you know, at a different time, they sent me this yarn. So because they had sent me this yarn also, I wanted to use this yarn in my blanket. But I wanted to make something nice out of this yarn also. So I just used a tiny bit of this yarn. I did like maybe 2 or 3 rounds with like a different color in between each round, in a granny square, just in one square, with this yarn. This yarn, it's got a dark blue, like a sapphire blue base, and then it's got a variegated, like barber poling to it, so it changes colors. It's got red, dark blue, light blue, black, yellow, lime green, and it keeps changing. So, anyways, this is how it knit up. It's got, you know, obviously the blue base, but then it's got these, it just worked up these little spots of color, and they kind of grouped together in most places. And I really like how it came out. So, this hat is for me. It is just a knit slouchy, and it's got a good bit of slouch to it. That's what it looks like on this side. And it has the decreases won't show up on this hat because of the color of it and the variegated spots. But it has this same type of decrease as the regular guy beanie. This decrease is easy to do, so I just keep doing it on all the hats I've been making lately. So, that is all I have for now. I'm going to sit here and watch YouTube and keep knitting on my cowl. And I will see y'all later. I hope that you're all staying warm. Erin, Give Me Yarn 418, I'm so glad you got your water back on. I just seen that on Instagram and I'm like, yay, she's got water. That's horrible to be stuck without water when there's a water break or, you know, your lines bust or whatever. That's horrible. So I'm so glad you got water again. Yay. And I will see y'all later. Stay warm wherever you're at. Bye.